two things you may have noticed about my coloring kits. One is that I never include black. Black always just ends up muddying your painting and kind of taking over everything else. Plus, it's better if you create your own black anyway. And the second is that I actually don't use traditional red, yellow, and blue as my primary colors. Instead, in my kits, I use cyan, magenta, and yellow. So instead of red, we'll be using magenta. Instead of blue, we'll be using cyan. And we still have our yellow. First, I will drop in our colors. Again, we'll do it in a triangle. When we mix our yellow and our magenta, you'll still feel like it's kind of a normal basic orange. You can see how quickly that magenta overpowered that yellow. We'll add some more in. To make our orange. We'll add our yellow orange over here. And our red orange or magenta orange over here. That was a little aggressive. So here we're getting more into our corals and getting a little bit of the richness from the magenta that you lack in the red. But our purples is where this is really going to shine. So let's take our magenta and our cyan. If you've ever been mixing colors with your red, yellow, and blue and you wonder why you can't get a good purple, this is why. Now let's do our magenta cyan purple. Will give us more of a fuchsia. My brush was a little too wet on that. I'm going to start that over. Put this down here. Okay, we'll go this way first. So more blue, less magenta. We'll get you more into the blueberry purples. More magenta, less blue. We'll get you into kind of those fuchsia colors. I'm going to remix that initial purple just a touch. That there. And then we'll add our blue and make that purple blue more blue. Same thing for our greens. I'll do this a little bit different. The cyan yellow green is going to give you a much, much brighter, vibrant green. And same thing, get you more into the lime green, peat green colors, and mix with the yellow. Give me a little batch over here. And when leaning more blue, you'll get more into the aquas and teals. And that's the fun part of mixing your own colors, is you just keep playing with it until you get exactly the shade that you want. Plus, it's a lot better on your budget when you can buy 3 colors and get every color of the rainbow than having to buy every color individually. And to make your grays and browns, you'll just start mixing your colors. And you get some really great neutral shades. There's a nice brown there. To take it to gray, we'll need to cool it down. We went a little too far and got a green, so we need to go across the color wheel to our pink. That was too much. Again, we've brought it to green, but that's a gorgeous olive green. I really love that color. But we're headed toward a gray, so we need to neutralize it just a bit more. There we go. That's looking pretty. Gorgeous. So there we have our gray.